Welcome back, maths learners. Today we are going to do November 2023 question paper, which is our paper 1. So we are going to answer question 1 of 2023 question paper. If you look at question 1.1, that's exactly what we are going to work with today. Question 1.1, they gave us the scenario with a table, so we have to go and read the scenario and then study the table, and then we can answer the questions that we are given on this question paper. They said that Spotify is a legal way to listen to music using the internet. It is also referred to as a streaming music online. Table 1 below shows the different category of users and items streamed for 3 different sessions. We have session A, B, and C, meaning that we have 3 sections. And then on 18 February 2023, using the Spotify mobile app. Then table 1, streaming per category on 18 February 2023. Then we go to categories. We have free users, we have paid users, and we also have number of the songs, and we have number of music artists, and then we have music albums. And then section A, we have free users, which is 8,120,031. We have paid users, which is 690,160. We have number of the songs in section A, which is 88,704,344. We have number of music artists, which is 6,089,733. We have music album, which is 12,929,392. And then we go for section B. Section B, we have free users with 8,120,908. We have paid users, which is 690,164. We have number of the songs, which is 88,705,985. We have 6 million of the number of the music artists, which is 6,089,852. We have number of music albums, which is 12,929,939. Then we go for section C. We have free users, 8,120,970. We have paid users, which is 690,164. We have number of the songs, which is 88,706,141. We have number of music artists, which is 6,098,089,862. And then we have music album, which is 12,929,976. And then we have a note here which says app equals to application, which means that app is the short word or short form of application. So they said use the table 1 above to answer the questions that follows. So we are going to question 1.1.1. So 1.1.1, they stated that state whether the values used for the different categories in the table are discrete or continuous. Before you answer this question, you must understand the word discrete, and we must also understand the word continuous. That will help us in order to answer the question. When we talk about the things that are discrete, we are talking about the kind of the things or the kind of the information that when we need to collect it, we have to count one by one, or we count the things according to how they are categorized. And then when we talk about the continuous information, We are talking about the things that in order for us to get the information about, we have to go and measure this kind of information. And this kind of the information is that one wherein it does not give us the exact answer. The answer can be the way it is happening at a certain time, for example, like a temperature. And then what I can say with this information is that if we are talking about the number of the people who are using the Spotify, we have to count them. If we are talking about the number of the songs that we have on the Spotify, we have to count them. So this information is discrete. And then let's go to question 1.1.2. In question 1.1.2, they said the number of the albums streamed during section B, they said, is 12,929,939. Write down this number in words. We have to write our answer in words, meaning that the answer that we're going to write, it is not going to include the numbers. It will be in words without using the numerals. It means there will be no number there. So the number that we are given is 12,929,939. So we're going to write this number in words. We said this one is one digit is 12. It will be 12. But if we look here, how many numbers do we have? We have 6, meaning that this is 12 million. Then we come here, 12 million. And then we have 929. 12 million 900 and 29. It's what? After this number, we have 1, 2, 3 numbers, which means it's 929,000. Come this side. This one is 900 and 39. This is what we have. 12,929,939. This is how to write an answer in words. You don't include the numbers. When you don't include the numbers, it makes it the word answer instead of numerals answer, or the answer that include the numerals. And then let's go to 1.1.3. In 1.1.3, they said identify the session, meaning that we're going to focus on this part, this one, the session part. Identify the session during which the second largest. This is some kind of words that we must pay more attention into, because most of the time the examiner, when they ask the question, they can't ask you what is the largest number, what is the least number. They will ask you that what is the second least number from the numbers that were given, just like what they did here. They said the second largest number. They're not talking about the largest number, but they're talking about the number which is following the largest number of what? Of the music artist. Meaning that we're going to focus on the on the category of the music artist from the three different sessions, meaning that we're going to music artist. Yes, the music artist. Okay, we're going to look at section A. Section A, we have 6,089,733. We have 6,089,852. And then we have 6,089,862. If we look at these three numbers, the first numbers, the million and the thousands, they are the same, meaning that the difference is only here on the hundreds, because here we have 733, here we have 852, and then we have 862, meaning that 862 is the largest one, but the examiner said we need the second largest, meaning that we are skipping the largest one and go for the second largest, meaning that we're going to take this one, 6,852 is our answer. Our answer is 6,089,852. This is the answer for question 1.1.3. And then now let's go to 1.1.4. 1.1.4, they stated that calculate the increase in the number of the songs streamed over the 3 sessions. They said calculate the increasing number of the songs. Number of the songs is this part, this one. Let me change the color of the marker so that it can make different. There it is. Number of the songs. They said calculate the increase in the number of the songs streamed over the 3 sessions. If you check section A, we have 88,704,344. Section B, we have 88,705,985. And then section C, we have 88,706,141. Then we are going to check the increase from section A to section B and from section B to section C, meaning that this is how we're going to write. We're going to say section A to B. Then we check the number which is in section B. The number that is in section B is 88,705,985. Then we subtract 88 million, which is from section A. 88,704,344. This is from section A. This one is from section B. Then we subtract them. When we subtract them, we are going to have 88,705,985 minus 88,704,344. There we go. The answer will be 1,641. 1,641. 88,705,985 minus that one. The answer will be this one. And then now we are going to section B to section C. When we go to section B, the number that we have is 88 million. We're going to take section C, 88,706,141. Then we subtract 88,705,985, which this one is from section B. This one is from section C. C is subtracting B, because we are going to see, we want to see the increase from B to C. So that's why we are subtracting C from B from C. And then the answer will be, we're going to say 88,706,141 minus 88,705,985. This is what we're going to have. The answer is 156, meaning the increase from A to B is 1,641, and the increase from B to C is 156. And then let's go to question 1.1.5. They said that determine as a ratio, unit ratio. When we see the word ratio, we must think about the two numbers that we're going to compare. They said we must write it in the form of 1:2, meaning that we have to write our answer in a scale form. Then they said the number of the paid users, to the free users during session. What we must know is that when we write the ratio, we must check on the statement that we are given, or from the question that we are given, which one they have started with and which one they have followed with, meaning that the one that they have started with, when we do our ratio, it must be the first one, and when we do the ratio, the second one, the one that is mentioned after, it must be the second one, meaning that when we put our things on the ratio, it will be paid users is to free users. This is how we must write our ratio. Before we substitute, we must first write down the two things that we're going to compare, and then when we write down the numbers, we are going back to the table. We look at the free users in section A and paid users in section A. Then we first take the paid user. The paid user is going to be 690,160, and then on the free users, we are going to put 8,120,031. If we look here now, we have substituted the names that we have written as a ratio first, and then now we are going to make sure that the first number, this one, is going to be 1. Then when we want to make this one to this side to do, and then we go to our calculator, we say 8,120,000 and 81 divided by 69 is what? 690,000 690,160, and then the answer will be 11, if you check the number here, after 7 there is 6, 5. It means we can round 6 and become 7. Then it will be 7, 7, 6, 11,77. That is going to be our answer. And then we are done with question 1.1. We are done with 1.1.